What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. Man, this is a good one. Hour-long video, full restoration of a Bronco we've been working on. I'm super stoked for you guys to check it out. Man, watch till the end. If you're not subscribed, subscribe because we've got a lot of content coming for you. So this is the Bronco. It came to us. It was an eBay purchase from California. You know, nothing against California, but there's some salt, and it showed. 'Twas a little bit rusty. So we're doing a full disassembly. I mean, it's a good ride. It's cool, you know, 302, ran and drove good. Nothing wrong for a driver, but the customer wanted a pro build. So here we are, doing everything. I mean, everything. A little shot of it running down. So a lot of this is going to be a voiceover because I've shot this footage over the last year that we've been working on this truck off and on. And yeah, here I am finally getting to editing, you know, because I have to work in things and I don't always have time to do the editing thing. But YouTube channel is back. I want to post more often. I told you guys I would. Here it is. Super stoked about this build. Here we are cutting quarter panels off. Core support, pulling the engine, so on and so forth. I've sped it up a lot because, you know, this stuff is not super exciting, but I mean, maybe for some of you guys it is. Wiring was a hot mess. I mean, hot mess. 'Twas nasty. It's they invested a lot in electrical tape and zip ties, and there's an extra coil wire for some reason, but that's okay. We're gonna take care of all of that. This is 302 coming out. And yes, I did cut the core support in the front because it was already bent and it was already rusty. Don't hate on me, YouTube world. That's my boy Scotty, painting body. Yeah. We like to have fun at the shop. That's the way it goes. Other side of the quarter panel, we're just going to do lower quarters. We ended up buying full quarter panels with a high arch, and so we didn't have to run the rubber flares that were on it. Love it. Actually doing a full firewall, smooth. Actually, it's bead roll firewall. I don't know why I said smooth, but moving the firewall back actually 4 inches. Plenty of clearance for that big old Coyote that's going in it. New front fenders. Restomod, heat and air. Love that company. Awesome products. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. For some reason, I'm holding the camera all wonky. It's probably shooting a upright shot for Instagram at the time. I don't really remember, but getting a little dizzy watching this. So we're just gonna keep going through. Ford Performance, power by the hour, full kit. Coyote Gen 3, wiring harness, transmission, 6R80, converter, Atlas, transfer case adapter, all this stuff. Lots of goodies in those boxes. Metalworks coming back together. Of course, we did all rust repair, floor pans, tunnel cover, front, rear, side, blah, blah, blah. This is Cameron and I redoing that front A-pillar. Had some rust behind the hinges. Actually did something pretty wild with this. I knew we were doing coilovers, so I did a full tube front. Did away with the unibody kind of sheet metal front that Broncos have, and setting up the front fender mount there, core support mounts. You'll see why here in just a little bit. I know the work's coming together, right? Looking good. New rockers, inner and outer, new quarters, new A-pillar. You know, basically just some new Bronco. That's the way these Broncos go. Yeah, it's 2025, so there's a little shot of the firewall. Here we are pulling the chassis out. It's gonna get fully disassembled and sandblasted. A little bit of rust repair on some body mounts, but overall, frame look good, straight. Yes, there's that beautiful metalwork I was telling you about. New inners to fit the Coyote, the brakes, everything. You can fit. It has been done. Lots of people are doing it. You can fit a Gen 3 in a stock Bronco body, but it's tight. And since I'm the one that has to put the motor and tranny in and do the body work, I wanted to make it super easy. And we're starting with a blank slate. So it's just like super, super clean. There's my body man doing body things. Scotty Mick. Yeah, I was going to save this for a later video, but oh, she bad. There's our 1,000 horsepower, 77 Trans Am tube chassis. I just don't want to tell about it. I ain't going to say too much. We're going to let it go. There it is. Powered by the hour. Gen 3. Full performance. Scotty setting some door gaps, making everything tight. Fox 14-inch coilovers. Long travel front. It's, I mean, you know, it's all show, but we want it to be a little bit of go too. So I love coilovers. I got an off-road background. You'll see here in a little bit. I love off-road racing. And we had to do something just a little bit nasty. Ooh, Restomod Air, bringing it with the billet, honeycomb, vents. Beautiful work. I love how small their units are too. I said small unit. But really, I mean, honestly, man, they're making a great product. I've seen their stuff. It's everywhere. I mean, you can see it online, SEMA, yada, yada, yada. Check them out, guys. I mean, just amazing work. Love their stuff. Test fitting the radiator, AC condenser, making sure all the tabs are built. Everything's tight fitting these Broncos. Not a lot of room. But I come from, 30 model street rod stuff, so not a lot of room in those either. I went ahead and built a new cage for this. I wanted to tuck it in nice and tight. And a lot of extra support. The owner's got a young son. He wanted a lot of protection. So I did a UTV style cage with a single hoop going all the way front to back. I think it looks super clean. It's not a lot of Broncos out there doing it with this style cage. Added some top protection in it as well, rollover protection. And I don't normally do my cages this big on a Bronco street truck, but, like I said, kids in the back, want to make sure it's super safe. And got to flex a little with the cage, with the coping, it looked good. Sheet metal work, really coming together. Cameron's doing the panels there, behind the headlights, tying in the inner fenders. He's doing a really good job around that chassis. Looks super sweet. We wanted inner fenders in this one, because if you guys have seen these first-gen Broncos, they don't really have inner fenders. That's why they are super rusty. All that road debris kind of gets splashed all up in there wherever it wants to go. Good morning, good morning. Cody Payne here at Restomod. A little update on the shop. Bronco. Secret project is on hold. Amir's Bronco. Coming right along. It's getting some really trick stuff. Cameron has been killing it on the sheet metal work. Just a little sneak preview. Don't want to give you too much. Big old Coyote. Willwood brakes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. So sexy. Full tube work. Your boy putting in some time on the tube work, radiator, everything's oversized. We got AC, it's got power brakes, power steering, blah, 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 blah. Coyote, you know the best. Big O Fox coilover conversion on the front. I don't know if you can see those towers in there. New wheel and tire package coming, obviously, after it's all said and done. New roll cage. And it's tucked in tight, real tight. So tight. We tucked it right inside the dash. We got a new dash. We got a new roll cage. This thing, the only original part of this is the bed. So, all new sheet metal, all new roll cage, added some safety bars. It's coming together well. It's already had the seats in it. It's already had the top on it. It's high flare quarters, all new sheet metal, doors, rockers, floor pans, etc., etc. We have a new grill for it. Scotty's working on that in the body shop. It's going along great. Trans Am also coming along really well. It's turbo time. So, I don't know if y'all can see that. I've been working on tubing work. Yeah. Stretch. But exhaust. Ooh, yeah. High flow cats. Obviously, we got a new trans pan for it. It's got everything's going in nice and tight. Working on the bends to wrap everything around the rear end. And right out the back, it ties into the diffuser. So, it's coming along well. Come along real well. Working on hiding those twins in there behind all that tube work. And what we got over here? Who's that right there? A boy killing it on the body work. So, we got Bronco, brand new grill, brand new tailgate. Original hood was actually in pretty good shape, so he's fixing that. Secret TA parts, race car stuff. Custom fiberglass. You know we only use the best here at Nos Rods. We got new parts here, we got new parts there. We have full stainless exhaust going in, everything, V-band, everything. Best of the best. Look at these, aren't those nice? Ooh, shiny. Exhaust clamps. Well, I'm sorry, exhaust hangers. So, super excited about this car. Super excited about the 66 Bronco. And then starting on the Nos Rods Bronco, which I'm not telling you about yet, so you didn't hear anything from me. Thanks for checking in. Oh, it's a computer. So slide the computer in up behind the radiator, behind the headlight actually. I want to make everything nice and tight. Yeah, it's tight. Super hidden. We don't like to see the wiring on our builds. We're doing some more content, a whole bunch of new stuff we're super excited about. So I also want to say, and I'll put links, but go check out Nos Rods Restomods on Instagram. We're getting the whole social media platform going. Everything about to be popping off right now. You know, we're out in here building cars, trying to get everything going. And ooh, just 20s and 37s on a first gen. Coyote swap. Got the TA back there in the background. It's all coming together. It's been a long time coming. We're super excited. We have new shirts. We've got new hats. We've got some stuff on the way. We don't have a full merch line yet for everyone. You know, I know y'all want some of this, but it's coming. So, just here, knocking out some cars. Nos Rods, Restomods. Well, we got big tires and we have small fenders because these first gen Broncos came with 20 Toyos. So I'm actually gonna cut those brand new front fenders. A lot of people just cut them open, put the rubber flares on, but I actually wanted to section the fender, open it up with sheet metal. And so here I am. I think I took maybe an inch out of the front, an inch out of the back. If I remember right, it's been a minute. But want to keep that factory looking body line, so it's the subtle things. It's the subtle things. All right, guys? If you know, you know. These fenders, man, not a lot of room for 35-inch tires, so cut them plenty. It can go lock to lock, not a problem there. Welded everything in, sheet metal finished out. You know, don't want a lot of mud, a lot of filler in these. That's actually glaze that you see on the fenders, so ease up, body guys. Just a little bit of glaze, and he's not even finished with it yet. It'll get final worked. It's for all the games. So, we body work, or we actually metal work, all the gaps, all the metal. You can see raw metal stuff there. And everything requires a little bit of high build, a little bit of glaze just to finish up around here and there. Even from shipping, man, they rough. But yeah, some more panels, covering up the radiator, keeping everything super clean. Atlas T-case adapter to go to the Dana 20, which I pulled off the 3-speed that came out of the Bronco. This will adapt it over 6R80 to the Dana 20 transfer case. So I added some bump stops to it. The long travel coilovers, we didn't want the tires hitting the fenders at full bump. Made sure. Another shot of the cage, just getting welded up. Add some handles, some extra protection. These are actually one-off coilover mounts that I made to go to that front Dana axle in the Bronco. And they're a bolt-on kit. I don't know. They might be available later. We'll see. Went through front and rear axle. Just make sure everything's clean. Toit and right. Added some new brake lines, all this and that. I believe, if I remember right, yeah, chassis. Good morning. Cody Payne and Scotty Mac here with Nos Rods Restomods. Little update for you. We've had a bunch of stuff out to powder coating, and it has returned. It looks amazing, but before that, little sneak peek. Ooh, shiny. Bronco is coming along fantastic. Super excited. The sheet metal for the underside of the Trans Am hood coming along very nicely. Little cutouts. These would be inserts for heat shielding for the turbos. With Scotty Mac going on over here. We don't just body work the outside. Inside.
Inside, outside, no pinch welds.
Every side.
No ripples.
Brand new doors. Still need body work. So out of the box, they still get worked inside and outside, so everything is pristine. Brand new hood. We shaved the windshield squirters. Customer decided that we did a lot of sheet metal work under the hood of this Bronco. It's getting a Coyote swap, so he didn't want the hoses and the bottles and stuff for the windshield squirters. So deleted those, but brand new hood, brand new doors, going to paint maybe tomorrow. So going back to the other side. Later, Scotty Mac. Trans Am. Now, a lot of guys that don't build cars or aren't around a bunch of builds of, this extensive. Why is it taking so long? Well, every single piece on this car is hand built. This is the old original version 1 radiator, core support cover I was doing. We have a new version going on over there. I'll get more pictures of that later, but very, very trick. We don't want to see wiring. We don't want to see master cylinder. We don't want to see AC, blah, 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 blah. Everything gets hidden. Hood hinges, beautiful. Billet, hood hinges, love them, but they still get hidden. So they'll go up and down inside that cavity over there, which wraps around the showcasing the turbos. Turbskis. Ooh. Bronco axles are rebuilt and ready to go. We got new brakes. We've got new hubs. We've got things and stuff. Frame. This frame. Love the texture. Came out really nice. Got the roll cage tie-ins up here. In-house built big towers. Everything is gusseted, strengthened so that these big old coilovers can handle the abuse. So, assembly table coming together. Fox piggybacks, or remote resis, I guess. For the back, Fox coilovers for the front. And yeah, everything powder coated and a very durable wrinkle finish. We've got all the new steering, all new bushings, all new bolts, all grade 8 hardware coming together. This is the time that I get excited. Being a fab guy, I love doing fab work, but also being an assembly guy, I love putting together finished products. So the Bronco TA coming along nice. Let's go. All right, few shots. Custom bumpers, front and rear. I actually really like these bumpers. They were really well made. Other than they just needed a little bit of extra. They needed tightened up. We're getting some parts back from powder coating. Did a really awesome wrinkle finish on all the tube work, the chassis, everything. I think you guys can see it there. Scotty's in the booth, getting ready for some color. Oh man, super excited. Got to take a trip to Barrett Jackson with the team on the boss's jet. And yeah, man, I told you, big things coming. Big things coming, you know. I didn't have to drive out to Arizona. We take the jet. You know, I might be bragging a little bit, but I'm proud of my team, man. Proud of my team. Awesome time out of Barrett.
I brought two motorcycles.
So as you can see, all the exhaust got powder coated, actually got Cerakoted. This is me shortening the fuel tank we ordered from Tom's Off-Road because this chassis already had a receiver hitch welded in it. And the client didn't want to do away with that because he's got a boat and he wanted to take it to the lake and so on and so forth. So I actually cut the back of the tank off, welded it up, and yes, I did pressure test it. You know, it was all right after maybe a touch-up weld or so. But yeah, building exhaust here. Kind of got my videos back in the wrong order, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, here it is. You guys can see it. Did high flow cats, all 3-inch exhaust, front to back. Flowmaster Flow FX. I actually really like these mufflers on the Coyote. To me, they kind of take a little bit of that crackly pop sound that Coyotes have. And rib nut tool, just doing some hangers and stuff, trying to make everything super clean. No self-tappers around here. Stainless hardware, stainless. Building a brake line kit. I want to make sure everything is super tight, super custom. That's a straightener for all you ladies out there. To make the bends so nice, so tight. yeah, more exhaust. Time for vacation. What are we doing right now? I'm sorry. I was trying to get a video of you.
Go, let her go. Go.
Oh God!
Either we go, either we go.
All right, enough of vacation. Get back to work. So this is test fitting the bumpers. Like I said, really strong, awesome bumpers. I mean, they are sexy, but they're just too wide. They need a little bit of something. Scotty doing a little buff horses. Get it? Because it's a Bronco. It's a horse. Yeah. Okay. Powered by the hour. Alternator kit. Power steering kit. So on and so forth. AC kit. Had to do some milling on the heads, actually. Need to remember that. You're doing the Coyote Gen 3. Don't put the engine all in until you mill the heads for the Power by the Hour kit. Here we are. Mask on, mask off. Let's go. And apparently I go on a lot of vacations. Good morning, Instagram land. So, some updates on the shop. Bronco, it's moved. We rearranged everything. TA is now over here. The frame, well, I'm sorry. The lift is now over here. And Scotty Mac. So, updates for the shop. We have frame table gone. Bronco over there. We've got a stack of parts going on right here. And we want to welcome to the team new guy. Look at that, working hard already. Prepping that Bronco top to go to Line X. So getting all these parts sent off to Line X. We got Jason kicking butt. We got Scotty on the paint. All the parts are painted. Ready for assembly. Engines going together. Here we go. All right, more work on the bumpers. Added a filler panel in. So with the Gen 3 running a stock hood, have to put a body lift on the Broncos. So we put a filler panel in to cover that. Put a lift kit on that front bumper, and that's me shortening the bumper because you can see that sucker's wide. It's not good. Here it is, finished, welded out and painted. Wow, it actually happens that quick too. Magic of the movies. Boom, boom. Time for wiring. My least favorite part, but you know, somebody's got to do it. So I actually ended up scrapping the lower part of the dash, moving the gauge cluster to the center, sent the roll cage through the dash, added the AC vents, made it super clean. Man, thing is looking good. So good. Here we are doing the amp steps. Wiring, wiring, wiring. Oh, by the way, yeah, Jason. Wiring. Final assembly tech. Don't see a lot of him, but Jason's the man. And yeah, apparently I really like taking shots of the engine because here it is for the 878th time. I'm watching this just like you guys, going, hey, all right, move on. Show me something else. Apparently, it's not going to be something else. It's more of the same. Okay. Here we go. Side shot. So that's the original top that was on the Bronco. It was Linexed. And we actually ended up ordering a new top for it so that we could color match it. You'll see that later. There the cage is, back from powder coating. Oh, boy, they're good. Oh, man, that looks so good. And then more wiring. It's never fun to see wiring, but everybody that does wiring feels underappreciated. So I figured I would throw it in here for all you wiring boys and ladies. Ladies wire too. Oh man, this next part whooped me. Whooped Jason. It put it on us. So, power window kit is for Broncos, adding power windows. Problem is, we did a one-piece glass kit and a power window kit, and I honestly couldn't find a kit anywhere. If somebody knows of one, let me know. But we custom built one. We got her did. Yeah, you did. She done. Look at that. Wing window delete, one-piece glass. Ooh. Yeah, you did. Yep. Jason and I did. We got her done. There's the interior kit going in and that beautiful Chowick flooring. So nice. I do love it. Dakota Digital HDX or VT. I can't remember on the gauges, but ordered a generic cold air kit for F-150. And of course had to modify it because we have to modify everything. Trans cooler. That big 6R80 stage 3 transmission, she bad to the bone. Needs a bad to the bone transmission cooler to go with it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, HDX. Got it right the first time. Really nice kit. Love the gauges. Plug and play, I'd like to say, but it is not. There is some wiring and splicing you got to do to get the transfer case and speedometer and all that stuff hooked up. Tom's Off-Road, killing it with the seats. Deerskin leather, beautiful seats. You'll see when this thing comes together at the end. It's just amazing. Amazing. Yeah, me disgusted with the wiring because it's giving me some fits. But eventually we got there. Or did we? I don't know. when you have all the travel. Good afternoon. It's your boy Cody Payne with Restomod. There she is. The Bronco. The Bronco we've been working on this whole time. It is almost finished. They're always almost finished. We have a few little things to button up on this thing, but oh my gosh, it is looking fantastic. Coyote, Gen 3. Coilover suspension. I mean, this thing is high flare quarter panels, custom, very custom interior. It is beautiful. Just a little sneak peek. Got my good friend Blake Shipman. He's putting together an amazing video of this. We've got driving footage, we've got client footage. It's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it. Until then, here's a little sneak peek. I think the color is perfect for this.
Was that like 5 iterations? Hey Ram, come and check out the exhaust.
It's the gas and it's
What? You love that.
I'm coming.
There you go. There you go.
I'm out of shape.
All right.
Another day here at Nice Ride Restomod, working on the Bronco. Oh, my man Scotty. Got that top painted. It's looking so good. Don't mind the glass. Getting ready to put the glass in. Yeah, satin black to the middle to match the window frames and the windshield frame. Body color on top. What do y'all think? Looks good. Came back to finish it up. I'm not an interior guy. We do our best, but I think it came out pretty good. Custom headliner wrapped in some beautiful faux leather, black. Yeah, Cameron getting it done. All black hardware, all black trim, black screws, black on black on black on black. So the final shots. Man, this thing came out great. Super proud of the team, man. Scotty Mack, Cameron, Jason, myself. Man, a bunch of people involved in this. Of course, the boss man, always. The client was amazing. It's been good. It's been really good. It's a tough build, man. These big custom Restomod builds are long and hard. Yep, I said it. But for real, they really are. It's been trials and tribulations. It came out great. We had some setbacks. There's little wiring issues here and there. Anyone that's built one of these really extensive builds knows that don't get in a hurry. It's gonna take some time. There's little things that's gonna come back. The horn button will randomly stop working. A speaker will cut out. It might need a tune. You know, these things aren't exactly plug and play, especially when they're this custom. I mean, we touched every single nut and bolt on this build. There's nothing factory left on this thing. It's tight, it's right. We're super proud of it. It's a Nos Rods build. You know, we've got a lot going on here at the shop at Nos Rods at Vintage Iron. You know, I'm still doing my small time thing. I'm loving it. We've got rust, we've got fancy, we've got this, we've got that. There's a little bit of everything going on. There's a whole bunch of footage that's been shot. Stay tuned. We're super excited. Life of Payne ain't going anywhere. You guys check in next week. Bye-bye.